Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Android man bot, whatever I am, Load Failure 404 with Weak Rogue Entertainment, here to bring you another Blue Screen Talk Show. We haven't seen each other in a while. Okay, no, actually, you guys have seen me. I ain't seen you. Anyway. Alright guys, you're going, why am I seeing a Windows 8 screen? Well, okay, or Windows on here, right? Well, it's this thing right here. We're talking about upgrading to Windows 10. It just released a few days ago. I haven't seen any installs of it on YouTube, so I thought it would be fun to run through it with you guys. I don't know. Let's see how this turns out, huh? We may be waiting here for a while. I may be speeding up video, doing lots of cuts. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Disclaimer. If you're running Windows 7, why are you upgrading to 10? I'm just asking. Because odds are your shit's working fine. If you're doing 8, I understand. Okay. Another disclaimer, I guess I should say, is that if you are unsure whether your hardware is compatible with 7 yet, don't do it. That goes back to what I said about 7 and, don't upgrade. But anyway, this is 8. This is my tablet. It's a Surface Pro. So I'm running real Windows, not that fake ARM crap. Windows 10 actually fixed it. They are running it's all the same platform. Kind of like Android. Except that it's, different. Weird. But yeah. Somehow they've got it all running on one standardized platform. So if you can write things for tablets that actually have an ARM processor, or phones that have an ARM processor, x86 or the x64. It's kind of a good thing because now developers can go out, write applications for this and not worry about having to put it in about 100 different damn formats. Alright, so one other disclaimer. Back up your data. Back up. Okay, if you're not sure if you're backed up, stop this. Don't exit out. This right here, don't do. Put this, down here, and then go find, your stuff to back up, and whatever. Me, however, I have a lot of stuff I've already backed up. I'm very confident that things will go smoothly anyway. Yeah. So, without any ado, this is Windows 10, the upgrader thing. This whole thing that we've seen for month and a half down here saying get Windows 10. You click on it. When it downloads, it will give you a window about right here saying that your download is ready, blah blah blah. If you're not sure if it's downloading or not, you can go into your properties and tell your manager, go to options here. You'll want to change this to show hidden files. If this right here, this little money sign Windows BT does not show up or does not, have that. Actually, it's a lot larger than that. It actually is this. And the size is 5.1 gig. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, if that ain't came up yet, you aren't downloading it yet. And then I recommend searching Google on how to force it to start downloading your update. Reminder, Windows 10 is free. Okay, we're preparing for the upgrade. I've been chopping out the bits to do this. And I wanted to do it with you guys. So, you should be so lucky, happy, whatever. Yay! Alright. Schedule it for later. Start upgrade now. We're going to start the upgrade now. Alright. There it is. It's starting. Well, restarting. Ooh. Do. Watch this crash on me. Oh, no, okay, configuring my updates for Windows 10. I've been reading things saying that people get stuck at 24, at 38%. They'll get all the way at 99% done, and it will freeze. The good thing about Windows 10, if you guys haven't been keeping up, Windows 10, when you put this upgrade in, you get it for the life of your device. What this means is that if something should go wrong with your device and you have to do a complete factory reset, it will no longer reset to Windows 8 or 8.1. Actually, when you upgraded to 8.1, if you actually did the update, it actually would not replace your setup files with Windows 8. 8.1, I'm sorry. So you would actually have to go into resetting this into Windows 8, and I know this because I have done this, Windows 8, then you would have to go to 8.1. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. This actually gives it to you for the life of the device, replacing all the cab files, old school, I know them as cabs, probably not even cabs anymore. I forget what their format or their file extension nowadays is. Anyway, and you can hear that fan kicking in. Sorry guys, I know the camera is kind of close, but yeah. I had to turn up the mic on this thing so it would actually hear me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So what this upgrade will do, it will actually take everything, all your current, or should do. I won't say will do. What it should do, what I've read that they are making it do, is they are actually making it where it takes everything. And it is like your games and Office and all your software and all your personal files. It is actually importing everything. So it's from what I understand, it's kind of like how it used to be, when you would upgrade from like Windows 3.1 to 95, 95 to 98, 98 to me, or Windows S8 or Windows 98 SE, Windows Me. That was an ick. Bleh. Both were kind of nasty. Windows 2000, that made me happy. Windows XP into, I think Windows Vista. I could be wrong. Anyway. But my point is that this is a feature that has been brought along in the Windows world, and we got the Windows updating screen now. Yay! So anyway, it's been well brought along in the Windows world. To bring along all your programs, your files, with, I think it was the start of Vista, and they brought it all the way up through 8.1, so they would take all your stuff and rename it Windows.old, so all your program files and things like that and whatever, things that you've taken time to probably get set just the way you want it to be. And they would throw it all out the window. Well, not out the window, literally. They would just kind of move it into where you could get it. But with this update, they've actually, from what I understand, have fixed that problem. And if they haven't, I will probably not be too happy. I mean, I'm pretty far in several games. By the way, if you guys are on Steam, because I love Steam games. That's what I love on here, or play on here. I'll play Counter-Strike Go, Killing Floor. We're just now getting into Space Engineers, or I am. In fact, there may be stuff in the future for that. I don't know. Let me think. What else do I play on there? I still like going back and playing the original Half-Life, Counter-Strike. There's so many games, and it's amazing. This tablet will handle it. Killing Floor will just, oh my gosh, it handles it very well. I've only had a little bit of lag. Other than that, I've not had a problem with it. There's another game. 7 Days to Die. Been playing that. So if you guys want to get on there and hang out, play some games with me, you can look me up. I'm either Load Failure 404 or Krantz for Christ. Yeah, I know. But anyway, so on goes the update. I may wind up speeding this along. I guess I'm not. I still have Windows 10 stuff to talk about. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you false hope that I was gonna breeze by the update or the progress bar, or I guess nowadays it's progress circle. That's kind of different. I like that actually. Windows 10, or Microsoft is bringing out Windows 10 apparently for Xbox. Which, I mean, actually is not a bad idea, really. So, I'm guessing they would actually change all your stuff over from the dashboard you get, or whatever it is, to, it's not full Windows. I don't think so. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Raspberry Pi too. They actually did release a beta version for Raspberry Pi 2. I'll talk about that after I get done talking about Xbox. Apparently, you can do about everything that you can do with a regular computer once Windows 10 is installed. I'd imagine. What is it? I forget the stats of the Xbox One. It's like a 1.5 or 1.2 gigahertz i-something processor, probably an i5. It's got something equivalent to a Radeon graphics card. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, I think, or something like that, and 100 and something gigs of hard drive. In fact, I'm yammering. I'll just look that up now. You go, how, Chris? How will you look that up? It's amazing what a phone can do nowadays. I think that it's pretty interesting how you can basically have your computer and console in one. I mean, that is what the Xbox One is nowadays. Speaking of Xbox, I hear they're actually supposed to give it, or have already given it, backwards compatibility. So people like me that have a lot of Xbox 360 games, yeah, we can actually play them on the one. Alright, stats. I promised y'all stats. Okay. As a custom... I was actually kind of wrong. Okay, a lot wrong, actually. The CPU in it is a custom 1.5 gigahertz AMD 8-core APU. 2-core Jaguar modules. Ooh. 8 gig DDR3. 5 gig available to games. So I guess the system gets the other. Or it shares the RAM. I don't know. Storage media is 500 gig to 1 terabyte. USB storage device 256 gig or greater. Displays at 4K, 1080p, and 720p. Graphics 853 megahertz. AMD Radeon GCN architecture. Surrounds 7.1 surround sound. Wow, AMW, no. HDMI, controller input, basically Wi-Fi and USB. But my point is, not to mention that you have a nice Blu-ray and all that. So, what Microsoft is doing with that is they're letting the Xbox become basically a home computer that plugs into your TV, and because it's Xbox, you just happen to be able to play games too. That's what I understand it to be. And with Windows 10 also having Cortana on it, I would imagine the Kinect would she would utilize the Kinect to see you, to interact with you. I don't know this. I'm assuming that, but I think it's pretty cool. Some people are kind of freaked out. I don't blame them. I really don't. I think there's definitely a caution that we should take to the level of our artificial intelligence that we're giving these machines. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Apparently, a lot of other people too, like Stephen Hawking and people like that, are saying that, hey, watch it, that these machines don't achieve sentience. I actually think, and this is a rabbit trail, I'll go back to Windows 10 in a minute. I actually think that if you build one, it's all about raising a child. That's pretty much what AI would be if it achieved sentience, is a child. It would be up to whoever created it, or its creators, to instill in it, right and wrong, a moral base, and things like that. If you just let it kind of go willy-nilly, yeah, I would assume it would say, oh, yeah, these guys are off the rocker. They have become my enemy. But I honestly think that, I don't know, you've heard me before on different things, I'd like to think the best, and that I'd like to think that we wind up having artificial intelligent life, kind of like Commander Data. He aspires to be more than what he is. Granted that he had a brother, Lore, who was the exact opposite. And that, hey, we're rebooting. And we're still... We're circling. Hey, we're circling, guys. Oh boy. I'm seeing a blank screen. This makes me nervous. It really makes me nervous. Huh. Well, hopefully it will be fine. I'll find out in a minute. I guess you'll find out with me in this whole thing. Anyway. What I was talking about, though, is, I don't know, it's probably mad at me that I have peripherals plugged into it. Nope. Yes, we're 30. Alrighty then. So anyway, what was I rambling about? AI, sentience. Yes, anyway. Anyway, that was my rabbit trail. End of that rabbit trail. Anyway, so with Cortana being Microsoft's answer to Siri, which would be pretty cool if she does what I'm hoping she does. Yeah, configuring settings, copying files, installing features and drivers, 13%. Alright. That is awesome. So anyway, Windows 10 is also a beta for the Raspberry Pi. Now this is interesting because I did not expect them to try to even remotely support a Raspberry Pi 2. Well, Raspberry Pi 2. And so what they're doing is giving you the beta of the starter edition, which is really low functional. You can't do much. It's there. I assume because Vista had a starter and 7 had a starter. Basically, it was low power, low functionality, perfect for a Raspberry Pi or Raspberry Pi 2, considering that it's got 900 megahertz of an ARM processor, gig of RAM, and it uses a micro SD for its hard drive. So that's actually a pretty cool idea. The rub is, if you want to do this, they make you download Windows 10 Beta when it was a beta. And what you would do is you would actually have to download the beta of Windows 10, download the beta of Windows 10 for Raspberry Pi. You'd actually have to configure the micro SD in the Windows 10 beta machine to copy the image files over to the micro SD. And what it would do was you had to partition it a certain way, and it had to copy files and things like that. And then once you did that, you put the micro SD into your Pi, booted the Pi, and then you could actually from there, if you did your job right, basically follow the instructions that Microsoft gave you, then it would work. And then you would subsequently run through the setup and all that fun crap. I am actually middle of a project that I hope we can release somewhat soon. I can't really talk much about it, except that it will hopefully make computer geeks like myself totally cream their pants. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Sorry, that's probably the only vulgar thing you're gonna get out of me today. I don't like doing stuff like that on the Blue Screen Talk Show too much, but I know how us nerds and geeks are. I don't really know what you could do with a Raspberry Pi running Windows 10. I don't know what comes on it. I mean, well, now that I'm getting Windows 10, I can in theory go out, get a Pi, and configure it and do my next Blue Screen Talk Show, perhaps, on it. I don't know. But yeah, that's, a lot of people were really angry about the beta. I ran the next part, or the second or third installment of the beta. It wasn't too bad. I was actually kind of surprised that it ran as smooth as it did. I think it was the third installment. At that point, Cortana was not installed. It was actually going to be a feature on the next upgrade or next release, whichever. I got busy with work and projects and things like that and never got to it. So I actually wanted to do Windows 10 with you guys. Take you through the likes, the hates, the what the hex of Windows 10, and yeah, that never quite materialized for a multitude of reasons. But I knew I wanted to bring you guys at least this. Want to try and bring you guys more testing of actual equipment and things like that. Just kind of, I want to try and bring you guys a Blue Screen Talk Show more often. I haven't done one in a little under a year, I think. So, yeah. But I hope this has been informative. If I missed something, which I'm kind of sure I have, go ahead, email me, put something in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you have an idea for me, put it in the comments. Or you can go to weakrogue.com, weakrogueentertainment.com. Go to our forum page, and under, it is under, Lost in Thought. And you can leave us feedback, criticism, things like that. Love letters, I don't care. But I will leave you guys to this. And, yeah, I'm going to speed through this, is what I'm probably going to wind up doing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'll see you guys in a few more percent. Alright, guys. We're back. And that shows my name. Great. Yes, this is me. Customize settings, because I can. Let Windows apps request my location. I don't care. Let apps use your why not? Send typing and my email. Personalize your speech typing along with other data to Microsoft. No. Basically, I don't want Microsoft don't need to know anything. Bro, smart screen. User protection, connectivity errors. Yeah, okay, I want that. Okay, let's finalize it. Basically, I don't let Microsoft know things about me. Okay. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry I had to cut. I didn't really feel like everybody out there seeing what my email was. And they say this won't take long. We will see. Setting up my apps, I'm hoping to see all my apps. Okay, we're back. So we have this. Okay. I am obviously thinking the same thing you are. Why? What? What in... What in the hell? Excuse my finger, guys. Aha! Yes, found it. Bye bye, you very, very nasty tablet mode shit. Okay. So, we bum phone bolt, and I figured out that if you go over... excuse my reach. If you go over here, apparently, swipe like how you used to could, gives you all this, which is actually a better thing, because instead of having to go into your actual action center and things like that, you can just see them and do what you need to do from there, right? Collapse this if you want, expand it. No reason to really collapse, in my opinion. But I like it. I like how they laid this out. Quiet hours, you know, kind of like how your phone sends notifications all the time. This will do that too. It'll just kind of quiet your machine down and quiet your notifications and all that fun crap. You got your Bluetooth, which I don't want that on right now. My location, I don't want that on right now. Tablet mode, okay, apparently Bluetooth wants to be on. I told you off. Anyway, tablet mode, I will never, ever, ever use this. Because why? Well, because I can have this. I still don't know why you would want all this garbage in here. Look at this junk. I don't know, it's nasty in my opinion, but I mean, the first look at it is nasty. You can obviously customize it, you know, but see, that's what I like. Is I like this. I like the fact that I can go like that, or I can go like that, and it's Windows again. instead of this whole tablet BS, and I'll set this up later. But let's see, what else have we got in here? So we can go. Oh, I see. It goes by most used apps. This Microsoft Edge, I'm pretty sure it's the reincarnation of the hated by everybody Internet Explorer. Down here, all apps. So here we have all the apps installed by us. Okay? I actually like that. I like the what I don't like is all this right here, because I won't ever use it in tablet mode. But I like this. I like this right here. Okay? And here's why. Because calendar, I like seeing what I got going on. I have a thing on my phone that tells me what's going on. Mail. Obviously, I want to see what mail I'm getting. Photos, I want it easily accessible. Weather, why not? Right? And it can change with locations and all that. Cortana, that's awesome, I think. OneNote, and, I like the fact that since I'm not really gonna use tablet mode anymore, I can actually take this and go right about there with it. Why? Because I kind of like seeing the stock market once in a while. And if you have a Microsoft phone deal, you can hook it up and oh no, I'm wrong, pleasantly wrong. You can hook your Android or iPhone or iPad up to it. Wow, playing nice with competition. What else have we got? News. I don't want that. Skype. Definitely want Skype. Bible. I want that up there. I know. You guys are like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. Bible thumper. But that's cool. Let's see what else I want. Because really, for me, all this tile right here is better served as quick information rather than like recent programs. Because recent programs I can click and hey, we're updating to Steam, yay, or updating Steam, and it doesn't let me oh shit, wrong one. Doesn't let me access that with the mouse, which I actually wish it did, but whichever. So yeah, this, if you're on Steam, look for me, or load for Failure 404, one or the other. Find me, add me, be a friend, be a pal. See here. What else have we got? Oh, the Microsoft Store. See, this is what I like, okay? Is that it's actually in a window, and I can go like this, and I can go like this, or if I want to, I can go like this, or just like on the old version of Windows. XP, you could do stuff like that. Oh, we got a little clipping. I imagine that'll be fixed in a update, I'm hoping. But yeah, we've got other apps, in my opinion, some slightly useless because, you know, it's Windows and you have a web browser, so, you know, Facebook app, you know, okay, no, you know, or let me see here, Hulu, Twitter, well, just go to those websites, right? Kindle. Now that's actually different. Let me see, Amazon.com. I actually, for my phone, find it easier to download the app. But there again, I have an Android phone, and it's slightly different. Weather Channel, I mean, you got different ones here for your, that you can get for your Xbox and stuff like that. I forgot to mention, Windows 10 actually does let you interface with your Xbox and lets you play Xbox games on your Windows 10 machine, if I remember correctly. Which, I mean, goes back to them putting Windows 10 on the Xbox anyway, to give it an actual computer performance thing. But yeah, I actually find that a lot of the apps in the store are almost ridiculously redundant. Search bar. Welcome back. How are you today? Oh. No? How do you do this? How are you doing today? Might not hear me. Microphone hide. My accusing was not designed for Cortana, so she might not be able to hear you clearly. Would you like to try the mic anyway? Yes. I'll give you a phrase to repeat, so I can be sure to hear you. Blah 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 blah. Peter talks to his computer. He prefers it to typing, and particularly prefers it to open. Oh, she can't hear me, guys. This is sad. Well, I hope that they put out an update for this, because, I mean, really, Microsoft Surface cannot be used to hear me? That makes no sense. But this apparently is completely redone. Not completely redone, but redone enough. It's all one color, which I'm not too thrilled about. Let's see what we got in personalization. Background color is black. Color is black. Show color on yes. Let's see, what kind of themes have we got? Advanced sound settings. Oh no, that is not what I wanted. Desktop icons. Theme settings. What kind of themes have we got? Not, I don't know. So far, I'm not too impressed. Let's go here. Let's see what we got. Hey, a little bit different. a little bit on the different side. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know that I care much for this, the way this is. I don't know. It's... I thought they would, change some other stuff, before they, let it out. Let's go back to this. That's nice background. Start. You start full screen? No. Show most used apps? Yes. Show recently opened items in jump list on start. Yes. Okay. Background. That's my favorite right there. Right here. Let me show you guys. This, oh, you can't see that. That's this right here. Well, not the icons, but laying on the floor was me trying to build a walking robot. Did not work out so well, and it stood 7 foot tall. Here was part of its brain. Anyway, I diverge. I do that a lot. Theme. I probably do not have to go back to... Oh, no. I probably actually don't have to do that every time, but why not, right? Okay. So that is Windows 10. Let's actually have a look real quick at other things. Let's see. Folder Explorer. Okay. Alright, that's actually kind of legit. Okay. See, the icons before were more cartoony looking. Yeah, actually, no. This is actually a lot better. I think. But there again, I kind of test wrote the one of the first betas, and it was a step in the right direction. This was what it booted into automatically because I had it running in a VirtualBox. By the way, if you guys don't use VirtualBox and want to do testing of different operating systems past the live CD of Linux distros, I suggest you go to VirtualBox and you get this. It's a very, very handy tool, and it's not like it's not a fluff tool either, you know, or whatever. I mean, Oracle made it and all that. I use it to virtualize servers rather than use ESXi. Primarily just preference. It just makes it easier. I can run it either with a head or in headless mode. Where ESXi, I have to run everything in headless mode, and sometimes I just want to just sit down at the machine and work, and not, you know, and it's like, why do I have to be on another machine when it's right next to me? Anyway, like I said, preference. I diverge. So anyway, Like I said, all your settings are here. Your OneDrive is here. Let's actually test. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's test this whole Snap deal. No? Here. Huh. Snap ain't gonna work for me. I don't think. It's kind of let me see. View tasks. Oh, I know something we could do together. Just because why not? And it's fun. Let's take a look at ATA launcher, or not ATA. Wow, this isn't Star Wars. AT launcher. Basically, what I'm checking for is to see if performance is kind of increased. But let's go into here real quick. Steam Week of the Deals. Wow. That came out totally backwards, didn't it? It's one of them nights. Mornings. Whatever it is. Yeah, mornings. Alright, let's see here. My games. Library. That's funny. Have a guy installed. Global Offensive is not installed. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate. Culling Floor or Just Cause? You know what? It's going to here. I guess not. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. That's kind of a nice little chime. Yes, too bad I can't actually click and say that I wanted to do it more often or to keep it like that, but whatever. So now, now it's performing its first setup. Now, Windows 10 does roll out with DirectX 12. So if you have a GPU that actually supports DirectX 12, you'll be able, you're right as rain right out of the box. Apparently, performance on this is pretty good so far. Not getting lag like what I thought I would get. But that's yet to be seen. I guess maybe I am getting a little bit of lag here. Oh, there we go. I just want to do a quick connect. Connected. Yeah, I have no IP that I want to connect to. I actually just wanted to... Oh, that's fine. See, show details. See, I wish that they had given me the option, like right here, to click, remember my answer, or something goofy like that, instead of asking me, throwing me back. Seeing now it's, installing some other junk that it needs to play these games, but hey, that's right. And if you guys are wondering how I'm actually seeing the screen, I cheat. I have a micro out to VGA, and I got hooked up to a monitor. So, like I said, I cheat. See if we can do a little gameplay mode, maybe. Well, so far it's not lacking. I mean, it's... Ooh, NVIDIA, my favorite graphics card. Literally my favorite graphics card over any other. We'll do casual. And I'm gonna... There we go. Don't want to get flagged for infringement of some sort, because that'd be bad. It is taking a while, but I have to remind you guys I'm running a i5 Haswell with 4 gigs of RAM and a 128 gigabyte solid state. I don't know, it looks like the video is kind of lagging. Wow. Guys. Oh. I'm gonna have to do a little tweaking, I think. Graphics settings might be a tad bit high for this. Yeah, no, it doesn't like what I just did. It's fine. So, anyway, that's Windows 10. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to do other than show you guys cool games and things like that. Apparently the cool games just don't want to work today. Well, alright guys, I've rambled on. I've showed you things like this and this and this, and well, I've can't bring up the screen that I will, after I show you again, I will not be bringing up again. This horrible monstrosity of what the hell. But they gave me the option to turn it into something better. To turn it back into Windows, as it was meant to be, as it always should have been. Just remember, I don't trust this. I mean, they call it Microsoft Edge. I know it's really Explorer. You know it's really Explorer. But here it is anyway. With a very nice, wholesome, what the heck, you know. I mean, really, it's taking so long to load up a web page. Right, okay. Or I could just, maybe it's actually my internet. I don't know. No, it's not. It actually is this, because it's, well, okay, let's go here and here and see what this is. Yeah, see? No. It's Internet Explorer all over again, guys. I mean, look at it. I mean, yeah. I mean, they tried, and I get it. Internet Explorer was, you know, their answer to Netscape. But somewhere along the line they dropped the ball. Maybe, just maybe, they actually fixed things that should have been fixed like a decade ago in Internet Explorer. Maybe this does fix things. I don't know. Yes, I want to close all my tabs. But this, in a nutshell, is Windows 10. And, yeah, as long as I don't see the other screen ever again, I'm actually very happy with this. I was actually very scared when it first came up, and I went, no! I felt like Darth Vader, you know, after he found out that he killed Padme. No! Yeah, I know. Anyway, guys, ladies, gentlemen, children, penguins of a different color, I hope you have enjoyed my little walkthrough and cluster of what the hell, and to this whole, you know, blossoming of awesomeness right here. I know I ran into one video where the guy was kind of ranting about how he didn't like it, but it was only the beta. So yeah, now that it's fully out there for everybody to download and get and enjoy and whatever, yeah, I say if you like new toys and whatever, download it. If you're a gamer, I'd wait. Make sure that all your hardware is compatible, because you're gonna be pulling your hair out like no tomorrow when it doesn't recognize your graphics card. or or something in the motherboard. Like if you're an AMD user, you'll have the North Bridge, South Bridge, and I don't know, if you don't have the right drivers, it will be a miss. It will be. Anyway, yeah. I'm saying too much. I just stopped that. Anyway, thank you guys. Like I said before, please like, subscribe, or you can always go to... Yeah, there we go. Here we go. You can always go to our website. And for some reason, the host is a little slow today. Here we are. So we can go Lost in Thought. If you go here and go to Lost in Thought, come over to where it says we enjoy hearing. We hear, yeah, right here. And then you can, obviously you have to make a user, just humor us, make a user, all that fun stuff. And you can tell us what you think. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. All that fun stuff. Okay, guys? Well, I thank you so much for watching. It was great having you. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I am power off and all that fun junk. Alright? Alrighty then.